Happy Sunday, everyone. All right, so I found a very amazing looking. I haven't seen the video yet, so I don't know if it'll be amazing or not, but it's another Kevin J Johnston video. And this one is, let's get right to it now. Mr. Engineer, if you can share the screen. Okay, so this is Kevin J Johnston gets assaulted by a security guard, or yeah, threatened by a security guard. Let me see what the title is. I had the title and I forgot it. A security guard threatens Kevin J Johnston and then lies about him. All right, so I haven't seen this video. Looks like it's going to be a good one though. Just remember to like this video, share, subscribe. Look, you all keep me going, okay? You all are the best. You're amazing. The more likes you give, the more we beat the YouTube algorithms, because YouTube has me shadow banned. I know a lot of you have been saying, oh, a lot of you have been saying, oh, well, you know, I get unsubscribed from you. I can't see your videos and all this stuff. Patriots, I'm being shadow banned, okay? First, you got to subscribe to me on Bitchute, because YouTube is going to take down my channel one day. It's only a matter of time. I'm surprised they haven't done it already. I don't know. But like this video, hit the like button. Like if you haven't hit the like button right now, just do that. Not even asking you for money or nothing. You know, subscribe. If you watch the videos regularly and you like what you see, you know, just subscribe. It's not costing anything. Now, if you want to donate, that's great. And the donations that I get between now and the end of April are going to Valerie Ann Foley, a woman who was assaulted by a transit officer for not wearing a mask, despite the fact that she had a legitimate health exemption. So with that being said, this is Kevin J Johnston. Let's see what's going on with him and the security guard. Oh, hang on. Forgot the volume. All right, let's go.
Hey everybody, Kevin J Johnston here. We've just been threatened by this woman here. And what this woman's doing right now is she got on her radio and she's lying to somebody saying that we're threatening.
Doesn't that look like a typical Karen? Like I'm just like, when I think of Karen, I imagine someone who looks like this. I'm just saying, I don't know. People might think that's mean to say or whatever, but this is the exact image that I get when people say Karen. I mean, oh my gosh, let's continue.
Her and calling her names. Okay, so what she's doing right now is she's lying and calling her names. This woman here, and what this woman's doing right now is she got on her radio and she's lying to somebody saying that we're threatening her and calling her names. Okay, so what she's doing right now is she's lying. You can hear her lying. She's saying she's really scared, but she came over here and started threatening us. This person.
First of all, if you're really scared, I've actually worked in security before, many years ago. You know, security guards in Canada it depends on what they're guarding. This looks like a mall. She's not going to be armed at all. Nothing, no handcuffs, nothing. It's just her and a bulletproof vest. If you're scared, you got to go. Just leave, go run away and call for backup. If you're so scared, you know what I mean? She's not scared. She's just trying to cause a scene. She's just trying to cause a problem. And that's what Karens do. You know, they will cause a problem. It's a narcissistic move, you know. They'll cause a problem and then they will try to rile people up to the point where, you know, there's some kind of reaction, any kind of reaction, even if it's like a raised eyebrow. And then they will turn the tables around and say they're scared and whoop de whoop whoop, all this sort of stuff. She's not scared. She's not scared of nothing. All right. This is probably the least scared she's been in her life. She is probably jumping for joy right now. She is loving this right now.
Here came over and threatened us, and now she's lying. You're not scared at all. You're a liar. You're a liar. You know who I am, I'm sure. And I'm a journalist. And right now, what you did is you came over here deliberately looking for trouble. And now you're lying. No, I'm not. Don't sir me anything. This is you.
Yeah, that's See? Right. Don't sir you anything. Right.
So she says she's scared. We're not going to touch you. I'm a well-known journalist. We're not going to touch you in any way. But we don't appreciate here. That's defamation what you've done. Okay? You come over here and you threaten us. And then you get on your camera there or your little microphone and you say that we're threatening you. And if you're really that afraid, you wouldn't be standing there taking my picture.
Isn't that just what I just said? Isn't that just what I just said? Listen, and this is real, okay? First of all, this is Calgary. This is Calgary. I don't know. I've never been to Calgary. You don't do this shit in Toronto. I'm just gonna say it right now. First of all, if I'm scared and I did security in Toronto. This shit, when I don't have a gun, when I don't have a taser or nothing, I'm not gonna do this shit. If I'm really scared, like if I see like let's see, I see a bunch of thugs or gangsters or something, like a bunch of them, and they're doing something, and I'm scared. First of all, I'm probably not even gonna approach them. I'm out of there. I had an uncle once. He did security in Belize, which is a violent country. And you know what? He gave me a story once. He wasn't armed and he was guarding a bank. And there were these big old guys. They looked like they were going to rob the place. You know what he did? He went to the bathroom. So he had an excuse not to. If you're a security, if you're really afraid, you're not going to do this shit. Because if Kevin was somebody who was sick in the head or dangerous, and you went and you did this, that's considered a challenge. You're going to be fucked up. You'll be fucked up just doing that. And she knows this. She's not an idiot. You putting up a camera when you're not armed, first of all, that camera can be smashed. You can be smashed, and the people can run away without a trace. Like these people who are violent, crazy, sick, they're not afraid. Like, so it's true. If she was afraid, she would not be doing this right now. Like this is literally the worst possible thing you can do in a situation like this if you're truly afraid.
But if you were afraid, though, if you truly were afraid, you'd be down there somewhere.
Damn right.
Well, if you're
and she'd be down there calling the cops right now who do have guns and who do have the proper equipment. All her job is to just make sure that the situation is stable. But if she can't control it, her job is to go away somewhere and call the police. But I mean, she's not afraid. She's not afraid.
I don't believe you. I don't. Three big guys. She's taller than I am. Nobody here's going to touch
three big guys, and you're still standing there, fool.
We are live on Facebook, so every lie you tell.
And why are you approaching? Why are you approaching? She's not afraid. Why are you coming closer?
Being documented. Okay, everyone. Like, why is it that security guards have always got to come over and threaten people? Why can't you just come over and say, "Hi, I'm Officer whatever, and we would appreciate it if you moved over here," instead of coming up and issuing threats and then lies? Hold on a second. Hi, sir. Got a bit of a problem here. This woman came over and started threatening us, and then she calls you. She calls you and then says that we're threatening her. But I've been live on Facebook now, so it's all a lie.
Look at her.
You're lying.
Look at her.
Don't lie.
Look at her. Look at her with the camera still. Like I don't know if is that like her lieutenant or something. Like for me, I'd fire her for that. I'd be like, "What the hell are you doing? Still recording while I've just arrived? Are you trying to cause problems?" She's not doing. What she's doing is she's actually putting that building at risk. Because if Kevin was somebody who was dangerous and who was a psycho, like, I mean, if he was one of those incel people or whatever, and she's doing this, and the help has already arrived, the backup has already arrived, and she's still doing that, that place would be in mortal danger. So I'd fire her right there. I'd fire her.
Listen,
she's not professional.
Okay. Then she says that she's shaking and she's afraid. I'm a journalist. The whole world knows who I am. We're live on my Facebook feed right now. Could you ask her just to leave us alone? Like, really, please. You go. We'll talk with him. Get out of here. Thank you, sir. Oh, you get out of here. Go. If you're that afraid, get out of here.
Exactly.
All right, so this gentleman here has manners. That person there does not.
Look at her.
And you're following us. Go away if you're afraid.
What a...
Yeah, split. Anyway, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Kevin Johnston.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Appreciate that.
Wait, what'd she say? She asked them to... Oh, shoot. What the hell? Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot this is Instagram. I can't just hit the... Hang on. Hang on.
Right.
That person there does not. And you're following us. Go away if you're afraid. Yeah, split. Anyway, how you doing?
She asked the guy, do you want me to stop? Yeah, fool, stop. Go away. You're afraid. Go. You're afraid. You're scared. Damn Karen. I hate Karens, man. Not people who are named Karen, but Urban Dictionary Karens. Susan. She's more of a Susan. You know, it goes, there's Greg's, which are the male version of Karens. Then there's Becky's, which are like the teenage version of Karens, like 21 and down. Then there's Karen's, and then there's Susan's. She's more of a Susan. That's what she is. Susan.
Good, how are you?
Kevin Johnston.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Appreciate that.
Okay.
My name is Kevin J Johnston, by the way. Next mayor of Calgary. So if you
Ex-mayor of Calgary.
give me a difficult time, you should be careful. All right? And I'm just saying that from the standpoint of litigation, not from violence. Okay. Anyway, so well, we're just hanging out. We're stretching. We're having some coffee, as you can see here, talking. You're stretching our legs. And then we're going to leave the building in about 10 minutes after we stretch, probably go pee and jog miles from here.
For sure.
So
Like,
if you could just give us a break for 10 minutes, we want to make some phone calls, stretch, drink coffee, and then go.
unfortunately, you can't, like, because it's a private property, right? The filming has to have permission.
The only reason that we're filming is because this person threatened us. That's
So
the
you weren't
only
filming
reason.
before.
No, we were not filming before. Not until she came over and began threatening us. Period. In fact, she saw us just kind of stretching our legs. Right? We're getting loosened up because we're going to leave the building and go jogging around. The sun came up, so now it's warmer.
Nice, right?
Anyway, yes. So just maybe you want to tell the audience at home.
Look at her.
Why did you come over here, threaten us, and then lie that we were threatening you? Why would you do that?
Look at her.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. Okay. Well, good. And then when you said that you were afraid, why didn't you just leave? We would just prefer not to talk to you. Just bye. Have a good day. So I'm going to grab my jacket. I got you. You have a jacket? Yeah. So can we just have 5 minutes to make my last phone call and then get out of here? Like
Yeah,
physically, we're
yeah,
going to leave the building.
As long as you guys, because there's obviously a liability issue.
Yeah.
You guys are doing that stuff on that thing, right?
Yeah, I got you.
You guys just going to take 5 minutes, finish your phone
Yep.
call? Yeah. That's fine.
Where are they anyway? Is that like a mall or something? So what I'm seeing here is that Kevin and some of his friends were jogging, and I guess it looks like they decided to go into this place and rest a bit and stretch, use the bathroom, find a place to pee. I bet you she did that because they weren't wearing a mask. I bet you that's what it is. I haven't heard that yet though, but like this guard comes out of nowhere, like, what you doing? What you doing? Whoop-de-whoop-whoop. What you doing? And then Kevin's like, we're stretching. Go away. You're a security guard. What the hell? And then now she wants to cause trouble. She's not afraid. The only way they have to really leave is if the owners of the property tell them to leave. Now, if I were Kevin, I'd be like, have the owners told us to leave? And I want to see proof of this because the security guards, they're not the owners of the place. They're not the owners. They're not really. They're just contracted on behalf of the property manager. So if the property manager doesn't care about the fact that two random people are going in there and stretching and using the bathroom, security guards can't do nothing. These guys are way too full of themselves. Do they think they're cops? I mean, give me a break.
Wonderful. Done deal. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Well, this guy
All right,
looks
so
cool.
You see the difference between
Well, that security guard seems cool. He seems cool.
someone that knows how to treat people and someone that does not. Thank you, boss. Appreciate that. So we're going to keep our word. We're going to just chill here for a second. We're going to stretch a bit and then we're going to go. All right. Bye. Bye. Yeah, she's still there. She's still there. Hold on. All right. So if you're a security guard, don't cause trouble. Okay. don't look for trouble and don't lie. God, man.
Why is she still there? She's trying to start something. I don't know how. If I was the property manager of that place, I would tell the security company, if you don't fire her, we're gonna cancel our contract with you. Because what she is doing, like, she claims that she went over to Kevin because her boss asked her to ask questions about what they're doing. Okay, fair enough. But by her still trying to pour fuel on the fire, I mean, she doesn't know Kevin. He could cause crap. And you know something? I'm not advocating any violence or any crap like that, but I'm just stating the facts. If Kevin did something to that building, I put the blame on her. I mean, she's still standing there, like, with that stupid Karen look on her face. Like, that piss anybody off. Like, seriously. I mean, man, I don't know where Kevin gets his patience from. Like me, that I'd have been, you know what I'd have said there? You can piss off right now. Piss off. Fuck yourself. What you gonna do about it? If you're scared, go away. Listen, you don't go away, I'll give you a reason to be scared of something. Like, seriously, man. You think I'm afraid of these stupid mall cops?
That's the whole thing about she's still here.
Got it.
She's still here.
We'll talk to you any kind of way.
And then she's calling on the radio again.
Karen.
Okay? She's still here.
No, Susan.
And she's still talking to the radio, and she's still lying to whoever's there.
She's just mad because
I don't poke the bear. We were not here to poke the bear. We did not want to talk to her. She came over and started threatening us.
No, she's just she's a Susan, actually. Sorry. Yeah, she's not. No, Kevin's not poking the bear. He has every right to be in that building unless the building people, the managers, not the security company, tell him he's not welcome. And it has to be like for a reason which is not related to race or disability, or like if they said you can't be here because you're not wearing a mask and he says medical, you can't kick him out. That's discrimination against people with disabilities. You business people need to know that too. Like, a lot of y'all are gonna get jacked up, and you notice it. A lot of the small businesses, they're the ones that act act the worst when it comes to this mask shit. I was in this Chinese store the other day, and I claimed medical, and he's like, "Oh, you can't, no mask, no entry." And I said, "All right, fine, I won't come back here anymore. Fuck you." And I'll tell you something. You know, all these COVID idiots, none of them, a lot of these guys aren't going to trust Chinese stores, you know. Chinese stores are going to be one of the most hardest hit things ever. Honestly, if you're a Chinese store, you'd better bend over backwards for people like me and for people who are not afraid of this crap. Because all these people wearing masks in their car and all this stuff, they're not going to be wanting to go to, and they're the ones who are going to say that we're racist. They're the most racist. I'm telling you, in the back of their mind. And that goes for all you other small business people. Don't piss off the small group of customers that you've got, because they won't come back. I won't. I'll tell you that right now. And I'll pray for your destruction too. But this woman looks like she was just mad because Kevin wasn't wearing a mask. That's all it was.
You gotta understand something. I'm not poking the bear. But when you want to talk to me that way, when you want to issue threats, I'm going to turn the camera on.
Stand up for yourself.
And I'm going to call you out on your lies.
Amen.
Okay, that's what I do. I am a journalist after all. Thank you. What's this comment here?
Amen.
All right. My niece is stuck in Toronto trying to get to Calgary. Her son has a serious accident.
If people are gonna challenge you, you need to say what's up. You need to take on that. You need to take them on. Don't be a pussy. Don't let people walk over you. Like, no, otherwise you will have a very miserable life. Like when you're in prison or in jail and somebody challenges you and you don't take on that challenge, or you want to turn the other cheek, I'll tell you something. Every single waking moment you're in prison, you're going to get your ass whipped. Either you're going to have your commissary stolen, you're going to have people messing up your room, you're going to have people like just messing with you, and they know you won't do shit about it. And that goes the same in real life. I mean, prison, it's worse because they've got nothing else to lose. But in real life, people are going to do that too. So if someone's going to challenge you, I mean, I'm not saying be violent with them unless they're violent with you, but you got to stand up for yourself. You got to.
Karen Hawkins, email me, and then we can catch it a bit later today. All right. So I'm going to stretch. Okay. There you go. There's my leg stretching. All right, ready? Yeah. In fact, yes, she's poking the bear. I was minding my own business. That's the truth. I was minding my own business, guys. It had nothing to do with her. I don't know her. We didn't engage with any security guards whatsoever. Whenever we see, what do you guys see me do? Every time I see somebody, what do you see me do? How are you? Hey, what's up? How you doing? So what we'll do now, guys, is we're going to take off. We're going to leave the building. Like we said. All right, we're going to throw our coffee cups away because we're not litterers. We're going to take our gloves with us. Yeah, okay, so all right. So it's incredible, like how much free content. Oh yeah, these are yours. Yeah. How much free content these people want to give us. Yeah. And then they say, I'm just doing my job. All right. But her job was they're calling me names that I'm really.
I love when these guys do this because it gives me free content too.
I'm afraid for my life. I'm scared. I'm terrified. Don't be security here. Yeah, exactly. And she's in the wrong job. But we're not even going to go talk to her anymore because I'm not poking the bear. We're going to leave the building. All right.
Wait, what's that place? I want to see where they are. It says so up there. Let me hit this back a bit.
I'm going to leave the building.
Okay.
All right. Right. Oh, and the guy was nice. All right.
I don't know. I can't.
The guy was actually very nice. You see how easy it is?
It looks like a mom.
Don't escalate things. And if you really are that afraid of three big guys, when you're taller than me, Derek's out of shape. Henry back here is the politest man I've met in years. If you're going to be afraid of the average business guy or just the average man in general, find a different job. All right, go to McDonald's, flip hamburgers. All right, whoever you are, you're a lying and conniving snake in the grass. And
no offense to anyone who works at McDonald's. Arana Nation does not condemn or condone anything that Kevin or anybody in the videos that I comment on say.
You don't deserve.
But it's funny as hell.
A job here. All right, the gentleman that you called over did it the right way. You can learn from him.
He did.
I'm not going to make this some kind of argument.
He de-escalated the situation. The guy did. He de-escalated the situation. Like he calmed everything down. Look, I'll tell you, like that guy, if he had come over there, like, and this is how things, it's a difference between de-escalating and escalating. If you're in the law enforcement, your job better damn well be to de-escalate. And I'll say this, and I know a lot of people are going to get pissed with me saying this. A lot of the issues that stem with like law enforcement, security, whoop-de-whoop, all this stuff, most of it is their fault because they don't de-escalate. They come in there with all this attitude, and look, if you're a man or if you're somebody with pride, you could have your whole life on the line. You could be facing life in the pen. I don't care what it is. You're not going to let anyone talk to you any kind of way. If you're being stopped for a ticket and the police comes up, what you speeding for? Is there a problem or crap like that? Look, at least with me, that situation is going to escalate. That situation is going to escalate. All right. And then it's going to go through court and it'll be dropped. And then there's going to be a whole issue about it. And all of this sort of stuff is going to happen. But if you're somebody who comes to the window, hi, blah, 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 and maybe make a joke about it, slow down a little bit. Like, or this guy here, hey, what you guys doing, stretching or something? And it's just like, okay, we just wanted to check to see what you're doing. Have a good day. De-escalate. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's what you got to do. If you're in that position, you have to do it because you're the one with the gun, you're the one with the taser, you're the one with the stick, and we've got nothing except our mouth. and our pride, and we're going to use it. So just chill, all right?
Arguments that women don't belong in that kind of position. I'm not going to do that. So some
Wait,
comments
what?
have been popping up here.
What?
No, that's not what I'm doing. Did it the right way. You can learn from him. I'm not going to make this some kind of argument that women don't belong in that kind of position. I'm not going to do that. So some comments have been popping up here. No, that's not what I'm doing. This is an argument for proper training and class, manners, and behavior. But it's also to cover.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I know a lot of people say women aren't cut out for this type of stuff. I disagree because I've seen plenty of men who act like busters and bitches when they work in these kind of jobs, and I've seen women who are very, very calm, cool, collected, chill individuals. So I mean, I and that's just experience. So I go by experience. All right. So
do the things such as, if you truly are afraid of men and you have put yourself into a position where you think you have the right to bark orders and insults at men, but you don't want to deal with the backlash, then you're in the wrong job. And
how many?
Oh yeah, look, they got a robot video. So the backlash with me is going to be, I turn the camera on and I show the world that you're a liar.
Damn right.
That's it. That's the backlash you get from me. By the way, this is really cool. Hold on.
I like the way Kevin handled this. You know, he stood his ground. He wasn't violent or anything, but he stood his ground and he said, "Hey, what's up? What, you know, you want a problem? Here, you'll have a problem. Here, there you go. Yeah,
this is really cool.
Everything Kevin did, hey, I would have done.
Look at that. So the cleaning robot seems to know. These are awesome. Hold on, wait. And it stops. Look at that. Has R2-D2 ever killed anybody? Yeah, no injuries ever? That's cool.
I don't know. I don't like those things. Robots are taking jobs. So I'd rather somebody get, I don't know, I guess somebody's maybe paid to watch over it. I don't know. I don't like this whole robotic stuff. I think if you're going to have something like that cleans the floor without manpower, there needs to be a robot tax. That's just me.
Really cool technology. I like that. That's funny stuff. All right, so we don't care about that. Yeah, that one there, actually, that's a good point. That one's not offended by anything we're saying or doing at all. Period. Okay, good stuff. All right, so we are the building with no problem. We're going to leave the building now. We did say we would, and we are. And to whoever you are, lady, I think you got to find a different job. Really,
she does.
A job that, I guess, you know, here's a good job. Nails. You should be doing nails for other women. You don't like men. That's a given. You're prepared to, no, really, I'm going to tell you the truth here. She doesn't like men. She wants to come over and
she doesn't like people who don't wear masks. That's the problem. That's the only issue. That offended her. That offended her. Her Karen instinct started tingling when she saw that people dare not wear a mask. It's like she started convulsing. It's like she started having a seizure fit. Like, I mean, that's exactly, that's what it was. She probably doesn't like men either, but like, you know.
Market commanded us and then lie about us. And honestly speaking, and let's just say, here, I'm gonna break this down logically, okay? Because I'm thinking out loud here. She comes over and decides to tell us that she's going to stand right there. I'm going to stand right here until you pick everything up and you leave, and you're going to leave. Fine. You want to talk like that and behave like that. You had to, let's just say, yeah, respect does go both ways. But let's just say, for example, that you're being, that you truly thought that we were a threat. And then you come over and behave like that. Let's just say
that building is so ugly.
Derek was an angry.
That building is so ugly. That looks like brutalist architecture. I hate that crap. I think it should be banned. Brutalist architecture. I hate. It's disgusting. I spit on that. That building. The only use for that building is for bums to lay warm and nice around it. That's the only thing, and graffiti as well. Brutalist architecture. There's actually a good story behind brutalist architecture. I don't have time to go into it, but whoever created it he created it because he thought that neoclassical architecture was colonialist and all this crap, and he wanted to, and they believe that making the West look bad. It's like it calms people down who are affected by like colonialism. A true story. Look it up.
Angry guy, and I was an angry guy, and and we're those guys that don't like women, and think there's men like this, guys. Like one of those guys out there that thinks that women should be on their knees in front of men at all times. I hate those guys, for the record. I do, but they exist.
No one should be a slave.
Right, but now you want to go over and bark commands at a guy like that. And the nearest assistance that you have is a radio call away.
Didn't I just say that?
Who's going to come and save you?
Didn't I just say
Just
that?
imagine for a moment that she thought that she was in real danger. She would not have had anyone to help her at all.
Yeah.
Especially if the strong guys who hate women were to grab her mic, her radio off of her, and that'd be it. So it might be seen on a video camera, but that's about where it would end. She would be dead.
Yeah.
So think it through, lady. You knew damn well that you were not in trouble. You knew that for a fact.
Absolutely.
And getting our backs up by lying about us threatening you and calling you names, which we didn't do, and we didn't do that, is callous at best. Now, I'm going to
I used to work with a girl like that, actually. And they used me as backup just so that they could, stick it to some people who were annoying her in some way. And I'm just like, all right, you can go now. Like, go, I'll handle this. And that's it. I hate people like that, man. I hate working with people like that. I hate working under people like that. That's why I'm trying to start my own business. I've gotten the name already, Arana Nation, starting his own business, starting my own website. Details coming soon.
let this go because I think I've made my point. But lady, don't talk to me anymore. You are officially banned from speaking to me in any way. You keep your distance because the next time I see you, I'm calling 911 and I'm reporting you for criminal harassment.
No, don't call 911. Police don't care about us in Canada. Don't do what you did just like you did. Look, that is more than enough. Her face is all over there. She's embarrassed. She's whatever. Don't call 911. What the police will do, they'll go over there. They'll probably give you attitude. And then you know what they'll do as well? Like they'll spend like 10 minutes talking to her, bantering with her, laughing with her and all this stuff. Then they'll come up to you, one or two little statements, probably give you some kind of attitude. And then they may actually just end up telling you to leave. Like these Canadian police, I don't respect them. I'm sorry. Don't call that. What are you calling them for? The only thing they do these days is to go after people who aren't wearing masks and who misgender their children. That's it. You got predator poachers, Toronto, which calls the police on predators who think they're going after 14-year-olds. And what do the cops do? They go after the predator poachers and give them attitude, asking them, why aren't you letting us do this job? Because you're not doing it, dumbass. Call 911.
Of a journalist.
Not saying do violence or anything, but you don't need 911. Y'all gotta stop this whole 911. They don't care about the average citizen. They don't. Really.
Section 423. That's an indictable offense. Stay.
What? Oh, shit. I hate this thing. Hang on. Go back here. Boom.
Off of her, callous at best. Now, I'm going to let this go because I think I've made my point. But lady, don't talk to me anymore. You are officially banned from speaking to me in any way. You keep your distance Because the next time I see you, I'm calling 911 and I'm reporting you for criminal harassment and intimidation of a journalist, section 423. That's an indictable offense. Stay the hell away from me. That's it for now, everyone. We're going to go do something else now. We're going to go jog elsewhere. There's pretty cool places down there. All right. No, City Hall's not far at all. All right.
You want to leave your cool stuff, right?
We're
how much longer do we have?
Oh, we got a little bit longer. Now we're okay. Now we got to really burn ourselves out because that
man, Calgary looks so cold. I don't know. Just looking at the
shit got in our way. Can we pop the trunk? What's this? Are you serious? Okay, we got guys. See, this is the problem with escalation. We're leaving the building, and you guys are out here doing this. Why?
What the hell?
We're leaving. We said we were going to leave, and now you're out here pestering us. Why?
You step back here in my personal space.
No,
you're in public.
No, step in his face further. Okay, so it looks like some other security guards are coming. This, if I ran this mall, I would not work with this security firm. I don't know who this guy is. Look at it. Look at his eye. It's disgusting. Make me want to vomit, man. Disgusting. Look at him. So these guys are leaving. These guys are, I mean, first of all, they're on the public sidewalk. What's he doing? And now he's saying, get out of my personal space. You know what I would do? I'd actually get right in this, I'd get like this close to his face. I'd be like, do something. Right now, what they're doing is actually stalking. That's harassment.
Public space. You're on public.
You're in my personal space.
Fuck you and your
There's the door. Get out of here.
Yeah.
No, you guys came over.
Don't tell me what to do.
You guys came over here.
You came to me and talked to me
You
first.
guys came over here.
No, you came
Why?
to me and talked to me first.
Why are you giving us a difficult time?
That's
Right.
fine. Let's go.
Good. We said we're leaving and we are.
Bunch
See,
of busters.
this is escalation.
Yeah.
You just saw it. Escalation.
Listen, yeah. I want to know where that place is so I can call them and be like, what the hell is wrong with your security? That incident could have actually been really, really nasty. If Kevin was someone else, some of the dudes that I know, that incident could have ended a lot worse. That could have been terrible. That incident would have been terrible, terrible. These guys are doing this because this is Calgary. I don't know how safe Calgary is, but Calgary sounds like a very safe kind of whatever type of place. These guys would never act like this in Scarborough, in like Hamilton, all this sort of stuff. Detroit. What in the actual hell is this? That is the worst thing I've ever seen from security people ever. Taking cameras, going up to people. I don't know if you get away with that with the average Calgarian. I don't know if the average Calgarian is just a, hunky-dory, nice Ned Flanders kind of person. This would have ended very badly if this was Hamilton, Ontario. Very badly. There would have been an assault. There probably would have even have been a death. I don't know. Like,
all right. We're leaving the building, and these two guys decide they want to come out and give us more difficult time. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So, and then he says, get out of his personal space. The answer is no. Where's Derek? Want to drive somewhere else? Doesn't matter? All right. So yeah, 2 security guards.
Were those people even security guards? They weren't dressed like the other people. Who were those people? Were they like just average people? Were they like a gay couple or something? I don't know. What the heck? These random people just come out of nowhere.
I've had enough of this kind of nonsense. You got everything? Is it all in the car? Everything in the car? All right. So what we'll do is we're going to lock everything up in the car. We're going to go jog somewhere else. No, get some exercise and then head back to the office. But geez, man.
That was creepy.
It's very creepy.
But you see what I mean? Like, I don't know. Kevin has a way, he puts these videos. Okay, so there was a video that happened at a Tim Hortons with Kevin. Like, this is a little bit before this video, which I'd already seen, so I'm not going to comment on it. Maybe I will. Maybe I just will, But I don't know. It was a video where this guy, he's like, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to kill you and stuff like that to Kevin. because he wasn't wearing a mask in Tim Hortons. And I mean, Kevin didn't call the police, number one. Kevin called the police, number one, which I say, don't, the police aren't going to do anything. I bet you that guy's still walking the streets right now. And number two, the guy said, meet me outside, I'll kick your ass. And Kevin stayed inside the Tim Hortons and called the police. Now, my thing is that a lot of people in Calgary by now have seen that video. And so they feel that they can just act any kind of way with Kevin because they know that he's not going to, take up on the challenge. Now, here's what I would have done in that Tim Hortons situation. If you tell me, meet me outside, because if you say meet me outside, I'm going outside. And if you lay hands on me, I'm going to kick your sorry ass to hell. I'm telling you. I'll wait for you to touch me and then I will butcher you. I will slaughter you. And I'll probably go to jail, but you know what? I will not be messed with again. That happened at that mall would not happen to me. I can guarantee you. So folks, patriots, don't be offensive physically, be physical defensively. Because no one's going to mess with you if they know that when they do mess with you, or if they touch you in any kind of way, or if they challenge you, you might just take them up on it. I'm telling you, that's how human psychology works. That's how it is in the jungle. That's how it is that's how it is. So I think Kevin handled this situation perfectly, but that Tim Horton situation, he should have not. It's like for him this punk to come up to Kevin and be like, I want to kill you. If you come outside, I'll beat your ass. And then Kevin doesn't go outside. He wants to sit inside and call the cops. I bet you that those two people who just came up there probably saw that video, know who he is, and that's why they're acting this kind of way with it. But you know what? Kevin has a following, so, that also doesn't work in their favor because now their picture is all over the place.
This is not what I do. I don't walk up to people that I don't know for no reason whatsoever. Whenever I'm doing this kind of thing, guys, there's a reason for it. I'm a journalist. Holy smoke. Anyway, this is downtown Calgary. I don't blame Calgarians. Oh, hold on, guys, I got to get in here. This is downtown Calgary. I don't blame Calgarians. I blame the individuals who decide to behave in this particular fashion. But if you're on, I want to put everything in the trunk. That's all. All right. So don't escalate. That's today's point. And don't lie. You got video cameras everywhere these days. Do not lie. It's not going to benefit you in any way. Okay, we're going to go have some fun, boys and girls. I love you all, and we'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. Toronto time, 7 p.m. Calgary time. Hey, everybody. Kevin J Johnston here.
All right. That's it. So yeah, you guys here, my point. Stand up for yourselves. Don't be physically offensive. Don't just start smacking people, hitting people, unless they hit you. Do that to defend yourself. Civil disobedience is how we'll be offensive. Civil disobedience. That's our offense. Our defense is our fist. That's the only way. So I'm not advocating violence, but stand up for yourself. Don't let people just go on and slap you around like that. But anyway, that was a great video. I loved it. Hope you did too. Remember to like, share, subscribe. KevinJJohnston.ca. That's where you will get both of his books. Masks Are Bullshit and Lacrosse is Dead. Also subscribe to Kevin J Johnston on Bitchute. Also subscribe to Arana Nation on Bitchute on YouTube. Like and share and subscribe. And this is your Arana Nation.